Hey, welcome back YouTube. Shane here with Lone Wolf Survival, and we want to do a little something different today. We've been getting a lot of different questions and stuff on the website. Getting a lot of different what ifs. How do I do this? What do I do? And we were featured last month and this month on APN, American Preppers Network, and we're getting a lot of feedback on that. And one of the questions that comes up to us a lot is how do I put all of this equipment and all of this stuff together when I'm on a fixed income budget? And that's a really good question. So what we done is we took and looked at my bag that I carry, and you see in a lot of the videos that we do, and we broke it down in between what the cost would have put to completely outfit that bag. And then we've gone out and we purchased a bag at Walmart, and then we went around and we kind of done some thrifty shopping. We went to thrift stores, we went to dollar stores, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and picked up a lot of the stuff for a 72-hour bag setup. So that's the purpose of this video. We're setting up a 72-hour bug out bag. So what I want to start with, I want to show you what's in my bag, and you've seen it before in the videos. Smith & Wesson bag. The bag itself cost about $60. And then contents, I've got roughly about $350 worth of contents inside the bag. So a lot of people can't do that, and we understand that, and we're getting a lot of questions about that. So what you're about to see is the contents. This entire setup was $62. So we didn't set a price range. We said, all right, we're going to go out, we're going to cover the basics. We're going to cover shelter, we're going to cover water, we're going to cover food. And we're going to put that in a 72-hour bag. That bag can get me through 72 hours. And then we're going to come back and we're going to see where we're at money-wise. So $62 is what the contents, including bag and other items, we're going to go over that, cost us. So when you're looking at this, you say, okay, maybe I don't have $100, I don't have $50, I don't have $30 to go out and drop on this at one time. You can space this out over 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, however long it takes you, $10 at a time, $10 a paycheck, go buy the big ticket items. So we understand that a lot of people don't have the ability to go out and run and buy all this stuff, or go to your local prepper store or surplus store and buy this stuff in volume. So it was a really neat experiment for us, and I think we got a pretty good array of items from different locations, different stores, and let's go ahead and start talking about some of them. So let's talk about big ticket items. Big ticket items is obviously going to be my bag, and the bag we chose is an Outdoor Products bag, $14.97 at Walmart. All right, so that was our first big ticket item. And then we look at our next big ticket item, and so we need a utility tool. We need a knife. Knives go from anywhere from $4 and up. So we have to have something that's multifunctional. So once again, Walmart, and I know this isn't a high-end blade, but it's a Winchester. It's got decent steel. It does have a gut hook on it, good handle, good usable blade, good usable utility knife. So $14.97. So that's the two biggest ticket items that we had, was the bag and the knife, which took up a lot of the money that we were spending. So now I'm going to look down and I'm going to go ahead and cover shelter. So once again, Walmart, and this is a 6x8. It's a thin wall tarp, 6x8 thin wall tarp at Walmart for $2.97 in the camping section. So there's my improvised shelter. I can use as an A-frame shelter. I can use it as a roof on a lean-to. I can roll up in it. I can use it as a poncho. So compact size, fits in my bag, $3. Then I'm going to need cordage for shelter. So Family Dollar, this is 3-ply poly twine, and it's 150 foot, and it was roughly about $1.50 for this. So you can kind of see where I'm going with our theme. So now I've got shelter taken care of, my improvised shelter, and then later on what we'll do is we're actually going to take this bag out and do an actual run with this same setup. That way we can show you that it's actually a usable bag, a usable system that you put in place. So now we're going to look at some other items. Let's go ahead and address water. Water filtration systems some of them are inexpensive, some of them are expensive. LifeStraw, Sawyer water filtration system. You can go with iodine tablets. You can go with bleach, a lot of different things. For this particular bag, we opted for the smaller water bottles. We found this little carrier that clips on the outside of your bag, actually at a thrift store, for $1. And what we're looking at is, this is a 12-ounce bottle. I have 3 of these bottles, and I know someone's going to say, well, that's not enough water to get me through 3 days. I can ration this out, and we've showed in videos before, if I have the ability to make a fire and I have a water source, I can filter, I can purify my water, I can boil the water in these, so I have already a container with me. So I'm trying to travel light. This is a bug out scenario. So I have 3 bottles. I can ration this out. I can use these to refill once I find a water source. And we'll cover a little bit now. We'll circle back to this. We'll circle back to water purification in just a second, because we have something else we can use. So I've got my water situation covered for my emergency, and now I'm going to look at other items. I'm going to look at lighting, illumination, and fire. So regular stick matches, strike anywhere stick matches in a Ziploc bag. 8 packs of these matches at the dollar store, $1, 8 packs. I have a light stick in here as well. We look at flashlights, extra batteries purchased at the dollar store. Life Gear has a small 40 lumens flashlight that was $4.97 at Walmart. Dorsey has a small plastic flashlight that we picked up at Dollar General for $1, so I have 2 flashlights. This is kind of a backup. Extra batteries, as I said. So now we're looking at first aid supplies. Once again, dollar store items. I've got antibiotic cream, I've got gauze pads, I've got roll gauze, I've got tape, I've got dust mask in here as well. In a Ziploc bag. Ziploc bags were purchased at the dollar store as well. Everything needs to be sealed, because that's important, keeping it waterproof, because this is not a waterproof bag, so my contents must be waterproof. Also, the small bottles of rubbing alcohol, 12-ounce bottle, $1 at the dollar store for sanitation purposes, cleaning wounds. Also, 20-gallon black trash bags can be used for a lot of different things. It can be implemented in with my shelter system. I have 2 of them in here. I can use it as a poncho. I can use it as an actual cover for my bag. It is Halloween, and I have a long glow stick, and this is a 14-inch for emergency illumination as well. Sterno for heat and cooking, 2 cans, Walmart, roughly about $5. Utensils. Some of this stuff we picked up, gas stations, things like that. When you go in, when you get a to-go menu, when you get a to-go item from a menu at a restaurant, fast food, whatever, plastic forks, plastic spoons, you can pick those up, throw those in a bag, save those. Also, a little more durable, and we found these at the Dollar General, is a baby spoons and forks, a little thicker plastic. Throw those in there, they're reusable. Now I move over, I have one set of clothes, one change of clothes. Way we look at these bags, this system like this, is I have the clothes that I'm wearing, and I want to wear those as long as I can in a situation, but there's going to come a time where maybe I'm wet, I need to dry them, maybe I'm filthy, I've been rolling around in the mud, whatever. I need to have a change of clothes with me so I can at least go through my hygiene and at least change my clothes, extra pair of socks in case they get wet. I don't want to get foot rot. I don't get trench foot, anything like that while I'm out and about in the field. So you have to have your one set of clothes because there's limited room in this bag of what we can and can't put in here. All right. So now we're going to move to the food section, and we tried to change it up a little bit. I carry a lot of Mountain House stuff. I like the dehydrated for the simple reason it's lightweight, doesn't take up a lot of real estate. The stuff is expensive. You could get these items a couple years back. MREs were cheap. Now MREs are anywhere from $85 to $110 a case. We used to give these things away in the military, and you could buy them at surplus stores for $20 for a case of them back when. So now it's become a popular prepper food item. So I look at my weight of my bag, I look at what I need to sustain me through 3 days. So we start out, and it's really simple. Make sure it's a pop top can if you're going to use canned goods, and that's what we opted for this. Beanie Weenies. Also, you've got the Nature Valley breakfast biscuits and lemon pepper. That's breakfast. Sunkist tuna salad with crackers. That's lunch. Beanie Weenies dinner. Day 1. Day 2. Spaghetti and meatballs, pop top. I don't have to heat this stuff up. I can eat this cold. I don't have to cook it. Once again, breakfast biscuits. Now we put in the 18-gram protein Life Choice bars. That's a breakfast. And then the same setup with the breakfast biscuits and the tuna, and then the Hormel chili with beans, pop top lid. And I have 2 extra protein bars in here. So this is 3 days worth. This is going to get me through 3 days. So I don't have a lot of weight in this. I don't have a lot of items. Like I said, the whole contents of this setup, bag included, was $62 is what we spent. In a pinch, I'm okay with this. You've seen from the episodes and the shows we've done before of the improvised tarp shelters and things like that. I'm okay with this. I could run with this if this is what I have and this is what I can afford. Now remember, the important thing is, and once I get my basic setup, once I'm ready, once I have the ticket items that I need to get me through that 72 hours and I cover the basics, I can always add on to it. I can always get attachments. I can always put things on here later on, so I don't have to put this kit together and go, well, I'm done, that's all I got, that's all I'm going to get. No, I'm telling you that this is your basic setup. You can make this last you 3 days. You can work with this. I can add to it to make things better for me, and I can extend that out. So that's important that you think about that. Once you get the bag put together, don't think that, oh, I'm done now, this is all I'm going to get. You can add on, like the water bottle carrier that we picked up. It's got a small pocket here. I can put things in here. So there's a lot of different setups you can do. Also, one thing I want to show for this, I wear glasses, so I put an emergency eyeglass repair kit in here, $1 at the dollar store. So these are things, once you get your basic load out, that you could use in a pinch to where if you are dependent on something, you have to have glasses. Maybe it's a prescription. All that needs to go in your bag. So the purpose of this was to show you kind of prepping on a budget and how you can spread this out over a period of time. And the last thing I want to touch on as far as your food. So when you are picking food items, it's very important to pay close attention to expiration dates, okay? And then expiration dates like this one here, this protein bar is actually good till February of 2016 is the expiration date on this. So what I don't want to do is buy these items and throw them into my bag and forget about them. You need to rotate your stock. You need to rotate your food supply. And also what season that you're in as far as items. Summer clothes versus winter clothes. Maybe if we've had a lot of rain this winter already. What am I going to have in there? So you need to make sure that you rotate your gear and equipment for whatever season you're in. It's very important. So these are just some things that we wanted to touch on. And like I said, this was a little experiment that we wanted to put together for the people out there who have asked the question. I don't have $400 to go out and spend on all this stuff. I can't go and I buy one of these preset bags that you see at Walmart now for like $89. You can get the 3-day survival bag at Walmart. So you got to piece it together. So it's just little things like that you need to look at. Be mindful of what you're purchasing, and then this space and weight is also important as well. And then what we want to show later on, and we're going to go, like I said, we're going to take this system out and we're going to put it in the field. We're going to start doing some of the, I have this in my bag, what do you have in your bag? We'll do some of the group bug out, group prepping. So, but not a bad little setup. I'm kind of looking forward to putting this to use. We're going to do a demo and out in the field. And unfortunately, the weather right now is not permitting that. So we wanted to go ahead and get this out there, answer those questions, and then put just in the back of the people's minds who are looking at stuff like this, and kind of get them started. And if you have any questions about anything you saw on this week's episode, you can email us or you visit our website, contact us that way. And as always, I'm Shane with Lone Wolf Survival. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Be safe and see you next time.